there could be a ceasefire in Gaza. We'll give you all the details on the deal.
Portland is in the court today over National Guard troops being deployed.
And if you're looking to join the Mean Green Nation, there's a new opportunity this week. Stay tuned.
Broadcasting live from the University of North Texas, this is NTTV News at Noon.
Good afternoon. Thank you for joining NTTV News at Noon. I'm Titus King.
And I'm Varun Engineer. News out of Gaza. President Donald Trump announces that Israel and Hamas have signed off on the first phase of the Gaza plan proposed by the president. Celebrations erupted from both sides. There are four main parts of this first phase: an immediate ceasefire, a release of both the Israeli hostages and the Palestinian prisoners, and an agreement of the lines of control within Gaza. Even though this is good news, this is not an end to the war in Gaza. Much more work needs to be done.
The Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals has lifted the lower court's order blocking the deployment of Oregon National Guard troops. Reporter Kyle Iboshi has more for us.
The legal battle over protests in Portland goes before the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals Thursday. At issue, whether President Trump has the authority to send in the National Guard. Norman Williams is a law professor at Willamette University.
I think the Ninth Circuit's really going to focus on whether the administration made out its case for the need to federalize National Guard troops to handle the protests.
The three-judge panel will decide whether to uphold or reverse a temporary order barring the deployment of the National Guard. This past weekend, Judge Karen Immergat, a 2019 Trump appointee, ruled that the National Guard cannot be deployed for at least 14 days. Both sides have filed extensive briefs in the case. The state of Oregon argues the deployment of the National Guard is unlawful and unnecessary. While the feds respond, the president has the authority, and extra help is needed to secure the ICE facility in South Portland. Now, oral arguments go before a three-judge panel, explains Lewis and Clark law professor Tong Yin.
As the lawyer, you get questions from any of the three, and you might be answering questions from one judge, and then another one interrupts with a question, and you have to finish your answer and then respond to this new question.
Attorneys from 42 cities and counties around the country filed a brief supporting the state of Oregon and backing Judge Immergat's decision to temporarily block the National Guard from being deployed in Portland.
Thanks, Kyle. While it is stated that Portland is not violent or dangerous enough to justify a federal takeover, it is said that comments from President Trump differ greatly from the facts.
Is this the end of rainbow crosswalks? Governor Greg Abbott issued a directive to the Texas Department of Transportation to tighten roadway safety guidelines and enforce cities and districts to remove any and all political ideologies from our streets. Abbott's directive did not specifically mention the rainbow design, but many citizens are worried for the historical marks. The rainbow is a symbol of the LGBTQ pride, and Oak Lawn has historically been the center of Dallas's gay community. There is no word yet on the Rainbow Road's fates. This morning had a pretty good breeze.
It did, but I doubt it'll last all day.
True. Texas just loves to play weather games. Find out more with Hannah Paras. Hannah?
So true, Varun. As for today here in Denton, we're looking at 79-degree weather, although it won't necessarily feel like that throughout the day. By later tonight, we're expecting it to rise up to about 84 with some 8-mile-per-hour winds, so hopefully that breeze can cool us down just a bit. But this will continue into tomorrow, where we're rising up to about 87. So not necessarily sticking around that fall weather, but things might change. Stay tuned for the 7-day forecast.
Thanks, Hannah. Indicators reveal that the economy is starting to slow down. From lipstick to camping to cardboard, people are still spending, but there seems to be a storm brewing ahead. Reporter Ivan Rodriguez has more on the economic trouble that could be looming ahead.
By traditional measures, the U.S. economy, even with its sticky inflation and softening labor market, is stable.
They're not great. They could definitely be better. They could definitely be worse.
Despite the sustained pressure of high prices shaking consumer confidence, Americans are also still spending. But there is a widening spending gap between high and low income consumers, and signs revealing how people are spending their money may be changing.
We've delayed car purchases some. Appliances, electronics, we've slowed down on that. Travel, we've slowed down on that.
Virginia Tech economics professor Jadrian Wooten points to less obvious indicators of economic discomfort, like cardboard box manufacturing, which is down 9% in 2025 amid U.S. factory closures and cutbacks.
If cardboard box manufacturers were not making as many boxes, that meant that stores were not ordering as many boxes because they didn't anticipate selling as many products in the future.
This week, the price of gold surged past $4,000 per ounce, another possible red flag for the state of affairs.
People are trying to invest money in something that they feel is going to be really stable. And a lot of people do run to gold whenever the markets are a little bit uncertain.
Wooten says even though many are worried about what lies ahead, the health of the U.S. economy relies on its consumers.
If a lot of people think a recession is coming, they're going to pull back on spending. And one of the problems with that is when they pull back on spending, that's actually what ends up causing the recession to happen.
I'm Ivan Rodriguez reporting.
Thanks, Ivan. Looks like if you're looking to buy an expensive gift, perhaps proposing soon, you might have to wait. UNT Dallas has received a sizable donation to help its students.
And Denton is spraying for mosquitoes. Find out where you can't go after the break.
Craving something fresh, flavorful, and made just for you? Look no further than Avesta, your go-to destination for a delicious, full-service dining experience. Dive into our customizable omelets, expertly crafted by our talented cook Jonathan, who guarantees every bite is perfection. All our dishes are handmade, prepared with only the freshest ingredients. Explore our assembly line where you can choose from any of our globally inspired dishes, or customize your plate. It's that easy. And let's not forget dessert. Indulge your sweet tooth with treats from Clark Bakery. With convenient payment methods including card or flex, it's the perfect dining spot for any occasion. Quench your thirst with our wide selection of drinks. Just hand your drinking card to our friendly waiter, and they'll bring your beverage of choice right to your table. When you're done savoring every last bite, our attentive staff will whisk away your tray. Enjoy the peaceful ambiance as you dine in, or use our takeout option for a meal on the go. Avesta.
I wonder what's on the radio today. I don't know about this. This is not it.
Everything alternative, commercial free. 88.1 Indie.
Here at KNTU, we have two traditional stations, 88.1 Indie and KNTU Jazz. We've also recently launched an internet radio station called Mean Green Hits. If you want to hear more, you can check us out at MediaNorthTexas.com.
That was pretty good.
Looking to open a free checking or savings account but don't know where to start? Check out DebtQ Credit Union right here on campus. Get your Mean Green debit card instantly or apply for a DebtQ Visa credit card today. Your school, your card. Plus, make deposits at their 24/7 ATM, checks or cash whenever you need it. Make sure to sign up for DebtQ's online banking platform and mobile app for easy access anytime, anywhere. Visit them at www.debtq.org to learn more. DebtQ, the official financial institution of UNT Athletics.
All right, look up here. 1, 2, 3. Mom, Dad, I got it.
You're right, Mom. I have.
October 13th through the 19th is Free College Application Week. Under Senate Bill 2231, all public colleges and universities in Texas are waiving admission application fees for Texas residents. There are a couple of caveats, though. It is advised that students check with the registrars of their chosen schools to verify residency requirements. But in most cases, to be considered a Texas resident, students must live in Texas with their permanent residence for at least a year and lawfully present in the United States. The application window opens on October 13th and closes at 11:59 p.m. on October 19th.
UNT Dallas has received the largest private donation ever, $17 million from the Comet Partnership on behalf of O'Donnell Foundation for improving economic growth and education. This record-breaking contribution was announced on October 6th. UNT Dallas plans on using a significant portion on a new team of student success coaches who will support students through graduation. The $17 million is a part of $50 million that included Dallas College University, the University of Texas at Dallas, and Southern Methodist University. With funding, this UNT Dallas moving forward with providing a better future for their students. Are we in October right now? It doesn't really feel like it at all.
I get you. Feels like the weather is changing every minute, and I don't know how to dress. Our weather anchor, Hannah Paras, knows more. Hannah, how should we expect?
Don't expect too much, you guys. As of right now, temperatures are not too bad though. It's relatively in the high 70s to the low 80s. We see temperatures as high as 82 over in Graham, and like I mentioned earlier, Denton's at 79, and we have temperatures as low as 77 in Sherman and Gainville. If we pull out a little bit more and look across the state, this trend kind of continues. You'll see that we're at 73 in Amarillo, so they get a little bit more of that cold front as the north usually does, and temperatures as high as 85 in Houston. For the next 7 days, it is going to pick up just a little bit more. You'll see that heading into this weekend, we're gonna be in about the 90s, so still kind of summer, still kind of Texas, although it is October. We can catch a break from those temps about Monday and Thursday when we're in 89. But that's all I have for you as of right now. Back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Hannah. We may not have to worry about mosquitoes anymore. Denton County officials announced new mosquito traps yesterday in South Paloma Creek, Hickory Creek, and Aubrey. The traps are designed to prevent mosquitoes from transmitting West Nile virus to humans. Most people don't experience severe symptoms, but a rare invasive form of the virus could be fatal. 2 human cases of the West Nile virus have been recorded in Denton County this year. Be sure to avoid these mosquito spraying areas if possible.
The FDA is advising not to buy cinnamon products for the time being. The FDA has recalled multiple different brands of cinnamon nationwide for possibly containing high levels of lead. They're advising consumers to throw away these products and not to buy anything more until further notice. I know fall is here, and we're ready for our cinnamon spice lattes, but you will have to wait just a little while longer.
Denton is holding several free events this week. Find out how you can get more involved.
And we have an update on Dolly Parton. Find out more after the break.
What's up?
Nothing much. I'm really bored. I feel like there's nothing to do.
Are you kidding? The MRTS picture show is happening.
The MRTS what?
Come with me.
Okay.
It's a series of free film screenings right here on campus. And there's free popcorn.
Nice. Thank you.
Do you read any poetry by chance?
You know, can't say that I do. Why do you ask?
Well, if you want to learn about it, UNT's very own Aishan Hutchinson is having a book reading and a Q&A. Find out more with Rory Agbonifo. Rory?
Thanks, guys. Are you a fan of poetry books? Then you might know the UNT award-winning author Aishan Hutchinson. Aishan Hutchinson is a poet and essayist born in Port Antonio, Jamaica. His first poetry collection won the Joyce Osterweel Award for Poetry in 2011. This evening, you can meet the poet himself at the UNT University Union, where he will be reading and signing one of his books in room 339. And if you're not much of a book fan, don't worry, because this Saturday, the Denton Black Film Festival is holding a free screening of Jordan Peele's Get Out at the Golden Triangle Mall. This movie is more than a horror film. It's a cultural phenomenon that will leave you speechless. So you'll definitely want to get out and see this movie. And the Denton Parks and Recreation Center is screening The Wizard of Oz this Friday. So bring your blankets and lawn chairs if you're ready to see the wizard. Both of these screenings are completely free, so head over and enjoy them. Now, back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Rory. Country music fans can rest easy. There's some good news regarding Dolly Parton's health.
Parton went to Instagram on Wednesday to give her fans a health update after postponing her December concerts. And after her sister made a post to social media asking for prayers on Tuesday night, Parton said that she was experiencing health issues with kidney stones.
Not ready to die yet. I don't think God is through with me, and I ain't done working. So I love you for caring, and keep praying for me.
We're glad to hear that she's doing okay, and look forward to seeing her get back on the stage in September. Have you heard the rumor about the Dallas Stars?
I didn't, but I did see what Jerry Jones did the other day. Find out more about sports with Luke Nelson. Luke?
Thanks, Desk. Right now, UNT football is going 5-0 this season, and the student excitement is growing. Our Mean Green team will be going against number 24 South Florida. This is a big moment for Mean Green, and we haven't had a 5-0 record since 1959. The university president has called off classes from 12 p.m. on Friday to go encourage students to go support their team. If you can't make it in person, that's fine. You can watch the game on ESPN. There are only 500 tickets left, and they're going fast, so go make sure to secure your seat. I can't wait to see y'all at this game this Friday. Stars talk about relocation. Jerry Jones gets fined, and UNT's men's soccer club. All of that and more right after this break.
Hey Alex, this guy on the internet says he wants to give me money.
That sounds suspicious.
What do you mean?
Typically, strangers who promise you money on the internet have their own best interest in mind. They often use bounced checks, which will disappear shortly after depositing, but not before they've asked for some money in return.
So he doesn't really want to spoil me?
No.
Well, then what should I do?
The best way to handle it is to block and report the suspicious message, or even consult local law enforcement if you've already fallen victim.
So I guess we aren't going to Key West for spring break?
No.
There's no harm in wanting to have fun while in college, but it's easy to lose track of how much you've had. Apps like Drink Control and Alkadroid can help keep track of your consumption and blood alcohol levels. If you or someone else does drink too much, the signs of alcohol poisoning are as follows: pale skin, vomiting, confusion, low body temperatures, irregular breathing, blacking out, and is hard to wake up or cannot be woken up.
Dude, are you okay? Hey, what's wrong? Wake up.
It's an exciting time of year, but it's important to be responsible. If you suspect someone is suffering from alcohol poisoning, get help immediately. You will not get in trouble for seeking help if you are underage. For more info and resources, go to UNT's Division of Student Affairs.
Have you ever wanted to play soccer with your bros? Well, I have just the club for you. The UNT Men's Soccer Club is a great way to get active on campus and to meet some great friends. I visited some of the players and got the scoop. The UNT Men's Soccer Club is gearing up for another competitive season in the Texas Colgate Soccer League, aiming to raise its profile on campus and in the regional soccer club scene, with Diego, club captain, who will talk more about the club's goals and matches.
Honestly, our game against Tarleton, although it was a little tough for us at the beginning, seeing a few of the seniors come on at the end of the game and really stick it to the other team, showed me that we can fight even when we're down and come back and win against these teams that think they're better than us. So right now we are trying to raise at least $6,000 with our fundraiser. We won Club of the Year last year, so we got a good allocation from the school in terms of funds. However, we're still looking to do a lot more and just take the guys out of the state.
As far as this season goes, probably I would say our first home game. We beat OSU 3-0. Everybody came out. It was right on campus at the Sauk Pacific Stadium. So that was a really cool memory. Great vibes.
With tryouts happening next semester, students in the club will talk about some reasons to join the club spring semester.
It's more about just growing the club even more than it has. When I was a freshman, there was probably 8 to 12 people who would come out to practice, and now the higher-ups like Diego and Kenny and any coach who stepped in since then has really made it something that people want to come to.
I mean, if you're coming in from a new school or a freshman or wherever you're coming in from, it's a very great way to get people, meet people, and have fun playing soccer, a sport we all love.
The club's next game will be against MCU, so please make sure to go check it out. The Men's Soccer Club has a great community and would love to have you be part of it next. Yesterday, the owner of the Dallas Cowboys, Jerry Jones, was fined $250,000 for a gesture made during Sunday's game against the New York Jets. Jones claims the gesture was inadvertent, merely meaning to be a thumbs up, and that it was not meant to be in an antagonistic way. Jones stated that there were a crowd of Cowboys fans and it wasn't meant for Jet fans. He also said the gesture was done for the last touchdown with no evil intent. Recently, there have been talks about the Arlington City leaders about moving the Dallas Stars to join the DFW sports in the city. While the Stars have found a home at the American Airlines Center since 2001, this lease ends in a few years, prompting major negotiations. It'll be interesting to see where they end up, but I'm looking forward to seeing their game against the Winnipeg Jets tonight. That's all I have for you now. Back to you, Desk.
Not all heroes have capes. Some have fur. Reporter Jeremy Roth has more on this super dog that saved the day.
This is the story of Eeyore, a heroic dog in Florida that led a sheriff's deputy directly to an injured woman gone missing. Okaloosa County Deputy Devin Miller responded to a report of an elderly woman who didn't return from a walk with her son's dog in a Destin neighborhood.
She never takes more than 10 or 15 minutes. It's almost an hour now.
After interviewing the woman's distraught husband, Deputy Miller began searching the area and soon
There's the dog.
Spotted the dog, named Eeyore. Yep, just like the perpetually depressed donkey from Winnie the Pooh. But whereas that Eeyore likely would have shrugged and said, "Why bother?" This Eeyore went above and beyond.
Tell me where Mama is.
Leading the deputy from her vehicle directly to the spot where the missing 86-year-old woman had fallen on a sidewalk. She was unable to get up, but alert, and couldn't believe how the deputy had found her.
He wouldn't believe. He kept coming back to me. I'm not even his owner. I'm his grandmother.
The deputy called EMS and got the woman the help she needed, all thanks to the heroics of one very sweet and very loyal pupster.
Oh, Eeyore, you're a good boy. Grandma loves you.
Thanks, Jeremy. Looks like Clark Kent has some rough competition.
From the bottom of my heart, thank you for watching NTTV News at Noon.
Join us again tonight at 6 here on North Texas Television.